Hello everyone, so we have an M2 of the 1960 VW delivery van, but it's a shorty bus. I didn't know these were real vehicles. I just assumed, this and the Hot Wheels Cool Combi were fantasy cars, but there's a bunch of different people that have shortened these buses, so interesting. Okay, so it's M2 limited to 90, almost 10,000 pieces. I wouldn't call that limited. And then, nothing on the back. Nothing like no other castings to want to buy or anything like that. It's just strange. Alright. Not a fan of these boxes by this brand. They're just not good designs. The base tends to go further than it needs to sometimes. It gets jammed up in there. And it's not a standard size box, so you can't stack it with other brands. So it's another reason why I don't like it. And why all this air space? Right? Unless maybe it's supposed to go stack this way. No. See, if the airspace accommodated the top of the next box, that would make sense, but it doesn't even fit on there, so it's just a horrible design. They should just get rid of it and just have like just the base maybe. I know they do that with some of their cheaper models, so anyways, I'm not sure why this one came in the case. It says HS22 on there. I don't know what that means, and 21-76. I definitely don't know what that means. It's got diamond plate texture to it, and then it's got two screws holding it together, so we gotta get the screwdriver out here. I'm not gonna really talk about this vehicle. A long time ago, I think I reviewed a Greenlight T Type 2 bus. Maybe I talked about it then, but eventually I'll get a normal one, and then I'll do a video and talk about that. But basically, it's the second Volkswagen, the T2, the Type 2. So this is an actual shorty school bus, but it's just not this, Castline is the parent company, I guess, of M2, so this is a fantasy livery. There's definitely different kinds of shorty buses. Some have one solid rear window like that one. This one's got two. Some have the corner windows, some have top windows, so it really just depends on what the donor vehicle was, right? But this one looks the closest, although it's not really. Well, it's got 3 windows on the side, 4 windows on the side, so, and it's got this bumper with the little top bar and the bumperettes, the vertical braces. So this looks the closest to me. See, this one only has two. It's basically missing a window there. But those have the same type of bumpers. Okay, but not really the same type of lights. Those are more slot lights. These are just round lights. Anyways, fantasy stuff. But if it looks cool, naturally, I'm going to buy it like I did on this one. Okay, well, it's so short. I saw a picture of one of these in real life, and it's doing a wheelie, because it's such a short wheelbase. I imagine if you're going really fast, some of these short ones might do an endo. But I guess Type 2 buses don't really go fast. They're pretty underpowered from what I understand. They're original engines. Got some sort of multi-piece wheel, I think. They're bolted together, and they're just black here. But this thing does have rubbery tires. And the treads look good, and the width of the tires look good. So that's nice. Let's just get the bottom out of the way. So, copyright 2021, relatively new release. Doesn't tell you what it is. It would have been nice if most M2s do tell you what it is. Would have been nice if they just got rid of some of this undercarriage detail, because who cares, right? Who displays their models like that? No one, right? Maybe just have a blank area and write, shorty bus or something like that. Alright, this is all tampo printing. It's not a decal, this black stuff here, all this text and the lines, so that's very nice. And then looks like some hinge details there and there. What's going on? Is this a totally opaque interior? Oh no, I can see some seat there, but that looks really dark, this side window. So dark, I question if it's opaque. Let me get the flashlight. Look how cloudy and dark that is. It's tinted heavily. The rears are just printed on the casting. Interesting. Alright. Then we got some vent details here. The rear engine. The front end, nice clear lenses and the silver, well, chromed plastic bezels, so very nice. These little things are just painted silver, but that's fine. They're really small. The Volkswagen badge looks great. It's raised, it's painted, very nice. This is nice as well. That black graphic is tapers well. And then these bumpers are cool. They're separate pieces. They got this really fine bar going across. Unfortunately, there's nothing on the license plate. M2, I think, usually has something on the license plate too, but not this one. Just a silver paint here. Would have been cool if there was one of these lights up in there. Oh well. Seems to be a separate piece. A little silver on the door handle there. Yeah, I didn't catch it the first time around. This is otherwise, it looks the same as the other side, doesn't it? Alright, I don't know if there's too much metal right there or something. Well, it's not a symmetric vehicle, is it? Or is it? Door cut? Door cut. Yeah, so there's just extra metal. Maybe this is where the metal flows into the casting or something like that. The yellow paint's pretty thick, but it's doing a good job covering up the dark edges of the casting. Good printing here. Silver on this raised hand grab. Yeah, very nice. Oh, okay, so there is a license plate. It's just on the back. And that must be a lock. The rear taillights look great because they're red dot on a silver dot, so it looks like a bezel. And then it says M2-07 there. Must be like a school bus ID or something. And then the funky little bars again here. So, interesting bumper. Pretty smooth up top. Sadly, some sort of contaminant got in there. Darn. Alright. Well, I don't know. The windows are really tinted. But it looks like there's a brown interior. Let me get that flashlight again. There's a black dashboard and steering wheel. It's a little brighter. And yeah, just a bench seat. So the back probably there's nothing. Yeah. Strange that they're trying to hide the details. I guess from the side, it just looks like 3 black windows. Maybe that's why they did it. Because there actually aren't windows here. It's just a graphic. You know, being a school bus, if they're going to do a fantasy, I think it would have made sense to have a 3rd window here. Because, you know, school buses have a lot of windows, right? Well, anyways, it rolls pretty well. It's such a cute vehicle. It's goofy. I like goofy things. It's almost like a Chorokyu size. Almost. Oh boy, I don't even know what to compare it to. Just gonna pull out some trucks, I guess. Got this Johnny Lightning International Scout 2. Got this Auto World Suburban with the patina finish. Ooh, maybe we should get more ridiculous vehicles. A Johnny Lightning Zingers Kingswood Estate Wagon. And then an M2 Machines Cadillac Limousine. Yeah, that's a better lineup of silliness right there. Crazy, wacky. 1 bus. This is almost 3 buses long. 2.5 buses long. Alright. I also think it would have been cool if they put a stop sign on the side of this, kind of like that photograph, right? One of those bus stop signs. I mean, I guess they could have drilled a hole in the side and pegged it in, just like that light on the top. That would have been nice. Okay, well, it's an interesting casting. It's relatively well executed. Minor paint blemish. Maybe some cast. Yeah, it's pretty good. No problems. Alright, well, I'll see you in the next M2 review. Thanks today.